Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I apologize if my voice gives in halfway through this video, but I've been battling a little bit of a viral thing for a while now, and it hasn't been helped by the fact that over the last few weeks Sydney has been blanketed in bushfire smoke, and that's one of the things, or that's the thing that I wanted to speak to you guys about in this video. But before we start, please remember, if you like my stuff, I'd love it if you would hit the subscribe button, leave me a thumbs up or a comment below, and hopefully with this video, I believe might be a little bit controversial, and some of you guys are going to have different opinions, which is fine, but I'd love to hear from you either way, as I said, in the comments below. So the whole thing about this video was something that happened on a weekend recently, where I was sitting at home at about 9 o'clock at night. I was watching some TV and I heard some popping and banging noises, and when I went out to check, they were lighting fireworks somewhere in the next suburb. And I know that fireworks, everyone loves fireworks, but what I don't understand is Sydney is currently in the grips of a massive drought. It's hot as anything. There's bushfires all over New South Wales. The firefighters are exhausted and stretched to the limit, and we give this permission for local people to be lighting fireworks when it's so dangerous and there's no rain on the horizon. What I did was I actually just walked out to the front veranda of my house, took my iPhone, and I just made a short video which I uploaded to the Facebook community group for my neighborhood. And within 2 to 3 days, I had received what I would consider to be viral. I had 1,160 odd views, had a lot of comments, a lot of shares, and the opinion was a little bit divided. A lot of people were in agreement of what I had to say, and what I basically wanted to say was that I didn't want to be a downer, but all I wanted to say was that, guys, in this current environment, as I said, with all the issues with the bushfires and the heat and the drought, whether it was a responsible thing to be lighting fireworks. Now, I got a lot of responses, and I just wanted to read some of them to you right now. Some of them are in complete agreement to what I had to say. It's stuff like, agree with you, totally unnecessary and inconsiderate, wasting money. Other people cancelled them last night, thankfully. I get that it's a festive season, but a little common sense wouldn't go astray given the conditions. It has other things like appallingly irresponsible. Couldn't quite believe who thought this was a good idea. Some people just don't think. Money could be better spent right now. It's a real tragedy. A lot of stuff where they're just saying that I don't think these people are saying that fireworks are bad. They're just saying this is a bad timing for fireworks, and it would be better off to be using those funds to support the firefighters, helping the people rebuild their homes. And then on the other hand, I got a lot of negative comments about it. They were saying stuff like, yes, but still life goes on. And intermingled with that, it's like, I have no idea why anyone would be allowed to set off fireworks for any reason at this present difficult time. It's like a slap in the face to all our brave firefighters. But then the next comment says, in times like this, we also need people's spirits kept high. And then I responded to that by saying, the community deserves to celebrate the festive season, but not at the risk of hurting those who are part of it. The carols are great for the great spirit, and that's what it was. It was a fireworks display after a local carols in the park. And I wrote, perhaps the fireworks could be replaced by something less potentially harmful at this time. Someone wrote back and says, no one gets hurt. Where did you get that information from? Better hand in your driver's license. And I thought, what has my driver's license got to do with people setting fires during a bushfire season? And there was one other person who wrote something along the lines of, I'm sick of reading these posts, you're overreactive, and why don't you just enjoy the spirit of Christmas and all that kind of stuff. And I wrote back and said, hello, I'm not saying not to be festive, but I'm just saying this is a dangerous time. She wrote back and said, this is in the middle of a suburban area, there is no risk. And I wrote back and I said, have you not heard of the wind? Have you not heard about the possibility of having some of these fireworks land on the dry grass or the dry leaves and setting fires? And basically I said to her, look, how would you feel if it was your house that was burnt down? Or how would you feel if the firefighters lost their lives trying to protect your home? On that particular night, it wasn't particularly hot, but I kind of thought that given the facts that the firefighters have been working so hard, that it would be perhaps an opportunity for them to go home, rest up, spend time with their family, do other stuff, rather than sitting there monitoring fireworks from a local community event. That's all I meant. It was my 2 cents. I got a lot of comments, and I just wanted to say out there now, it's my opinion that I thought it was irresponsible, but your opinion is your opinion, and I'm not here to judge anyone for what they have to say. There's recently also been a lot of controversy about the New Year's Eve fireworks in Sydney Harbour. Now that's, I guess, a whole different kettle of fish. It is a big tourist thing. A lot of people paid a lot of money to travel to Sydney, and I know it's going to bring a lot of revenue into the city. And I guess the other thing is it's over water predominantly, so it's relatively safer, and it's a once-off thing. As long as the government uses their common sense, and if the conditions are bad, it should be cancelled. Otherwise, I guess it should go ahead. It's a once-off. You're not having neighbourhoods firing off fireworks randomly on every Sunday between now and Christmas, and I think that's wrong. And the water that's needed to put out these potential fires, I mean, the dams are empty, we're getting no rain, could be better off being conserved. The firefighters, they need a rest. I'm just saying that there's easier ways, there are other ways of being festive, there's other ways for children to have fun without them standing there and watching people light fires and shooting them into the sky and have no idea where these fires or sparks are going to land. So whether you agree with me or whether you don't, it doesn't really matter to me, but it's just a matter of being responsible and being a member of the community and making sure that we take the whole community and put them at the top of our priority list. And if it works out that we have to cancel fireworks to make the risk of having more bushfires in this dangerous period of time less likely, then I'm all for it. That's all. So that's the end of my video. It's a short one. If you like it, as I said, if you don't, I'd love to hear your comment, because I think it's something that needs to be debated. I think it's something that we just need to be sensible about, and I would love to hear your opinion. So until next time, stay safe, take care of yourselves, take care of your family in this festive period, and I'll catch you next time in another video. See ya.